Frank, people have been asking about this sucker, dude.
They've been seeing it in the background. They've been wanting to hear it rip. Unfortunately, we got a little bog issue on this sled.
Bog
issue. And I'm thinking it's due to the power valve sticking, because it rips real good when it's nice and cold. And then once the engine gets warmed up or whatever, I think the power valves are sticking open. So then when you get back on the gas, it goes boop.
What is this thing too? Because this looks like a race sled.
It is definitely a race sled. It is a 2013 IQR 600, or 600R they call it. So it's a race sled only. It's mixed fuel, so there's no, it's you can't even trail ride them legally until you get them trail converted.
Oh, and this one's converted because it's
Correct.
registered.
Yes.
And this thing has a timing adjustment on it and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it's got all the good stuff to run race gas and Q16 and everything you want to go for. So.
Dang, okay. So it's a real race sled. This is like a factory spec race sled then?
Yes, yeah. This is basically the sister to the sled that I used to ride in 13, in 14, whatever year it was.
So how do you get something like this?
Right. I think it's like a Polaris race team only type thing. So
And
they're
then-
all over for sale on Facebook. There's actually lots of Facebook groups about them.
So then the guys that race sell them.
Correct.
And then this is what you get.
This is what you get.
Wow, very
There's the little
interesting.
dial right there to go from. See, we're on G because we're running on pump gas. But you know, if you put her on 110, I think you can go to D.
That's confusing.
So it's and then at different tracks with different lengths of like straightaways, you can crank her up a little hotter, because you can't run these things to the wood for very long because they will pop.
So you wouldn't want to go do 400 miles in Munising with something like this?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. All right. Well, hey, it looks cool. It looks comfortable.
Yep.
So these are the power valves up here, right?
Correcto. Yeah, we'll take these screws out here and a little spring, but then the power valve will come out, and I'm thinking that they get grooves in them.
Oh.
Them grooves are actually sticking.
Okay. Power valve disassembly initiated. Hopefully we see something here that's just so obvious, dude, that this thing will be a 2-second fix.
That'd be great. Well, I
Right.
still got to buy parts, but
Well, that's okay, as long as we can, figure out what's wrong. Maybe that diaphragm's ripped, bud.
just got to pour out.
Okay.
See, it moves really easy.
You never know what happens when she gets warm, though.
Right.
I really know what a power valve does. I'm going to ask AI real quick and have him tell me.
What's on your mind today?
Hey, can you tell me how a power valve works on a 2-stroke?
Sure, a power valve in a 2-stroke engine helps optimize performance at different RPMs. It adjusts the exhaust port timing to improve low-end torque and high RPM power. Basically, it opens and closes to change the exhaust flow, helping the engine run smoothly across a wider RPM range.
Ooh.
Okay, now that we got the oil ripped off, you can see what that all does. Like, that's definitely wear. And any amount of wear in these can't be good.
Yeah.
It's just that spring it's actually not even a spring. Well, yeah, this
It would be
spring
a
is
spring
tiny.
on the,
Like,
yeah. So if it holds it, you can feel that.
Yeah, if it's-
How does the other
if it-
side feel?
the other side's fine.
Oh, that's good.
But if it's stuck in one position at all, she's not gonna burn right. And you can tell she's rubbing on the sides.
Oh yeah, real
Just,
bad.
Getting rid of that coating that's on there.
Yeah, you can definitely feel it.
Yeah, there's definitely some build up there.
Well, TMG came in with an expert level service on the power valves. I got my hands dirty. It's not often, but didn't see anything crazy in there, Frank. It just looked like regular power valves. They're dirty.
Could maybe be the issue, could maybe not. We'll figure it out. Take it out and it runs awesome,
Are we gonna take it out?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why wouldn't we?
Well, I don't know. Nothing better than a little tug session here, Frank.
Tug session.
Yeah, can you give this sucker a little tug? Whoa, whoa, there we go. Yeah. Give her a little tug, dude. Give her a little tug toy.
We know it's gonna fire up.
Sure does sound good. I love it, dude. That thing's got Snowcross written all over it. Interesting, man. That thing sounds nasty. She sounds gnarly. Sounds like a nitro RC car.
Not a happy camper.
Yeah, I hear it down low. It's not happy. We gotta figure this out. Because it's too badass to not drive.
Right.
It's one of those moments where you just start feeling around and looking at stuff, you know? And you're wondering, what the heck's going on here? Right now, we're thinking belt deflection, a little tight.
Yeah, especially for a snowmobile.
Yeah.
See what she does in here.
Yeah, I've got the stand under it. It does seem like the engagement's real low.
It does.
Like that belt is the wrong belt.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like it's engaging at like 2,000 RPMs, 3,000 RPMs. This is a Frank maneuver, by the way. If you guys can do that on your side-by-side, post a video, I'll send you a t-shirt. Well, Frank, you went and done ripped carburetors off super quick.
Yeah, it's
what are we thinking?
Stuff super easy to get apart.
Especially the race stuff, that's awesome.
Right. Super oil gassy down here.
Interesting.
So my suspicion here is when we used to race sleds on the river, every single year we used to race the Mach Z, like just for play kind of type thing, but every single year the valves, freaking V-force reeds would go junk. They'd break, they'd crack, they'd do whatever. And they do tend to warp up once in a while, and with that laziness the way it is, I'm thinking it's probably the same thing on this sled. Because these are V-force reeds in here as well.
Well, take a look-see, dude.
Which, for how gassy this is, would make kind of sense for, you know, blowback by. So.
Yeah, reed's supposed to keep that sucker closed, dude. If you ain't closed, it ain't good.
All right.
What you got there, buddy?
This is the reed cage, and I'm not seeing any broken ones. There's 6 in here, so not seeing any broken ones, and I'm not seeing like bent over.
Yeah, they actually look pretty good.
Right.
Pee-pee.
A good spot to drain that, I guess.
That's okay, dude. Clean off the cylinders. Couldn't be much cleaner, buddy. Getting in deep on the old carburetors here. I mean, everything in here is just, this is probably the cleanest motor of anything you have. So it's hard to imagine something being wrong. Well, boy, she's back together. Here's the plan.
What is
you
the plan?
spraying down my coat with brake clean over here?
Yeah,
Unreal.
Trying to get it done.
Well, the plan is this, dude. We're going to put it back together, no belt, run it, see if the primary is working normal, and see if this thing still has a bog. Second thing we're going to do is adjust the deflection on the secondary via, I believe, this screw, and maybe add a little more width to the secondary here to allow the belt to drop a little bit deeper, to allow the primary to hit a little bit harder. Who knows if that's actually going to work or not. I still think we might just need a longer belt.
Probably gonna come down to it at some time. My good friend Jim Wozni is heading home right now from work. He's gonna check in to see what belts he's got at home because he used to run the same exact sled, so he's got some parts laying there.
All right, she's back together, Frank. Honestly, dude, seeing a two-stroke come apart and come back together is just, it makes me want to get a dirt bike or a quad or something. It's so simple.
It's kind of simple. They're, you know, once you kind of know, understand what you're looking at, and they're really not that difficult to work on. So.
He also, your friend also said maybe to unplug and cap the power valves, which is something we can try to do.
That vent tube, yeah. Let's do this quick here first here. We're gonna see, without the belt on, we're gonna see if we can snap it. So we're not gonna rip it hard, guys, so don't worry, no clutches are gonna end up in the roof. Or
I'm gonna stand back though,
face or
just
like
for the
that.
record.
We're gonna see if the bog is consistent, you know, even without a belt on it. So.
To the like 50-50.
It's still not like a zippy. Well, okay, it's not zippy like it should be. Mainly because we're on freaking G and fuel, and we ain't got Q16 in the sucker.
But it doesn't seem like it's...
Let's loosen that deflection and see if we can get it rip a little better.
All right, how's the deflection feel now that we've ran the cut? I mean, there just ain't much there, bud.
She's tight.
I'll lose a finger being around you. Open her up, bud. So by doing this, we are going to like essentially a lower gear ratio, or higher, lower.
Well, it'll be a higher gear ratio because you have less.
Yeah, less pull over it,
less bottom end.
but more deflection.
Yeah, we dropped it a whole freaking quarter-inch.
Is there actually more?
She's got more now.
I mean, that's gonna help a bit, I bet. Oh yeah. That was the clearest illustration of the bog that we could ever get.
Right.
That was the bog, dude. Okay, so that leads me to believe there's no load, so it shouldn't even really be bogging.
Well, there's a lot of load with
Well,
the
there's
tracks,
little.
yeah,
But still, I don't think we got a clutch problem. I think we got a tuning problem.
what do we do? Raise the needle or drop the needle?
I think we raised the needle, dude. Raise it up, raise the roof.
Raise the roof.
Which means it's all got to come back apart. Dang it. It's carburetors, dude.
Dang things. Why can't we just get in there and...
We should have just called this thing race repeat instead of rebuild. We're idiots. This
We're not
sucks.
even racing though. We're just
Oh yeah.
riding.
Ride.
In case you guys
rip,
didn't notice,
What?
nothing I have is extremely meant for racing or extreme, you know, anything is nothing extreme. We just take everything that I have and just make it nasty. So nothing's nice. Magnum, not nice. Side by side, not nice. Snowmobiles, not nice.
Can we talk about the broken case 450 over here?
Oh
leaking
yeah,
oil?
don't talk about that either. That hit a bump and landed on my, that was a bad deal.
Okay, well here's the difference. My stuff's kind of nice, but ain't very racy. But I treat it like it's a race car, and
Yeah.
then it gets broken.
Yeah.
Like my
stuff is
doors.
just all, whoa, there's the best word for it.
What?
Clapped out.
Well, yeah.
Duh.
R.I.P., dude.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a resurgence of clapped out this year, by the
There
way?
sure has been a lot of people getting after me that want to recircumcise? Why is that? Why did
What the?
I don't even know why that word wanted to come out of my mouth, but even,
Maybe decircumcised, dude. I don't want to get it cut again.
wow. Okay.
I don't have enough skin as it is, bud.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that want to rebuild that sucker, so maybe we're just gonna flip a coin and actually Dustin got a hold of me.
Okay.
He's got a crazy idea.
At Cutting Edge.
At Cutting Edge, yes. The guy that does all of that's been fixing all our stuff all year long. He's got a crazy idea that might piss off some of them RS1 guys. So he's got a, and I told him the problem with that, and he said, I already got that figured out. And I said, okay. So that's probably what's going to happen, because I want to see that.
Okay, I'm in.
And I'm not going to tell you, you can think what you want, but yeah.
You're going to put RS1 motor in it. Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, real cool.
Let's figure out this tuning, dude.
Get her did.
All right, Frank. So, you know, when you get into the old forums talking about two-stroke stuff on these IQRs, it's like going on WebMD and trying to figure out why you have a headache. You know, next thing you know, you have cancer. Well, next thing you know on this, everything's blown up and it's all junk.
Yeah,
so
so fuel screws are right here, real easy to get to
Yeah.
when you pull the carbs off, but you can do it on, but this nub was gone, so I couldn't get to it. So
oh no, nubless.
yeah, nub double done.
So they say the fuel screws are 1.5 turns out. So if we can make those 1.5 turns out each, or if they're way off that, that could be our bog problem, bud.
Let's check it out. 2, 1.5.
Mega bog.
You can go some more.
Remember yesterday when you were jacking up the rear end in the car and you're just so annoyed? But now you're working on this and you're jacked, dude.
That was an annoyance that you even felt because you couldn't get the jack to move, so don't even go there.
That's a good point. Yeah, the tranny jack that we used to lift the rear end of the Maggie, literally you had to wait 8 seconds between jack pumps because the
pump.
And it only went this far. And then I accidentally bumped into it and lowered it 8 inches, and it was like 20 minutes worth of jacking. Like, it was crazy, dude. Attempt 7.3. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Seems like it hasn't changed.
Air fuel screw mixture is not our issue.
Now we're de-equalizing the power valves. I don't know. This might, you can't really unhook them. See if she bogs.
At this point, you know, we're just trying.
Yeah, at this point, man, we'll put some WD on the belt, dude. It'll be good. Sucker's in Bog City right now. Alright guys, we got all sorts of wacky stuff going on. We adjusted some stuff here on this thing. We're gonna see if she's good to go, dude.
Try.
Team Holly himself came in, twisted some spark plugs, he figured it out. Here we go. Come on now. Come on now.
Still no better.
Arms oil. Fuel screws. That did sound different though. That was more of a worm warp. Everyone in the comment section right now is like, do this, do that, but we can't read it yet because it ain't the future.
Right, I know it. I know
So-
it. Wish we could just get right to that point and then come back to this point and it'll be fixed.
What do you think, man? Needle? Raise the needle height up?
I don't know. I'd say pull it apart and let's go through the whole carb one more time and put it back together.
Carbonator. I think that's fair, dude.
Okay.
I know you're excited about that.
Yay!
I'll continue working on my freaking Pro R, dude. We got a big ride coming up. I already did. I already showed him.
Little tiny screw. Yeah, that's
There we go.
Nice one there.
I was just commenting. This is
Then
probably
you
the
need
most
to
professional thing we've had here ever.
What now? You're talking? What?
This is the most pro operation we've ever had. Look at this, dude.
You being mean to me?
I'm not being mean to you. Did we check compression on the motor?
No, we don't have a compression tester. There's one here in this shop. In the bag, in the box, in the cradle still. Is it,
Comment if you guys see it anywhere in the video. Well, this is what happened, boys. Andrew came in, fixed these carbonators right up. You know, I was just goofing a little bit when I said Frankie won't let me take the carburetors apart, but I mean, it is a fact that we didn't clean them, and so now they're clean and professionally maintained, dude.
professional come in
And then so
fix this right up.
Andrew's saying this. We got to see what this fuel looks like. Maybe there's gas in it and water. in it.
Gas in the gas?
Well, there could be water in the gas too. What's it look
at the
like?
bottom of it.
Holy shit, that much already?
Yeah. I would drain your fuel and go from there. Look at that.
How is that still in there? That doesn't even make sense.
It's in the fuel line because I held the fuel line up. So when I dropped the fuel line past the pump, it drained the pump.
Frankie J, with the help of our good boy Andrew over here, this could be the moment where she runs right.
Let's give her a whirl.
It's better.
It seems to be a little better.
And once it
But
heats
it's
up,
still not freaking snappy. Because these things rip. We can go try it.
what do we got to lose, you know?
What do we got to lose?
See what it's like all warmed up.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You hear that? I can't imagine how cold he is right now. What is that sound?
That sounds way different in here. I don't know. That's got to be the clutch.
Yeah, maybe it sounds like maybe the cover's hitting the belt or something, or... Oh, she's touching?
I wasn't hooked into the hooker.
Oh. You got a hook into the hooker, dude.
Dude, I don't know.
Dude, I feel like this poor race sled. We don't have a good conclusion for this video. So we gotta keep working on it.
But there's 3 of us here, and there's another sled sitting over there.
What does that mean?
Suck her up. Keys on it.
I don't know what's going on here, but the old Summit, dude, she's coming out.
Get it warmed up, you know. Maybe we should race some Aggie.
I'm good. I'm so cold.
Sounds so much better.
It does sound great. Are you racing, Frank? Are you good on a sled?
Ah, no, dude, I've never rode one.
Shut up.
I swear.
This year.
Alright.
I haven't rode one this year. I like that. That was good. Well, we'll see what we can do. Oh, it's windier and colder than a witch's titty out here, boys. My hand is dead. Literally dead. Man, it took forever for the IQR to heat up. Holy crap. It's so cold. These guys are cut from the same cloth, I feel. Yeah, boy. Frank, it's colder than hell out here, bud.
Chilly out here, guys. But we did her. Again, thanks for everyone that's out here.
Wait, what did we do? It's not even fixed.
I don't know what to tell you, Nick, but I know the video is gonna be over with.
Yeah, true.
You did all right. I think that thing just spun too hard out of the hole, don't you?
They both started misfiring. They were just like, nah.
That was like a dead nut down the ride there. Once we got rolling.
Yeah, that was a
Holy
good
crap.
time though. It's so cold, dude. It's so
It's a
cold.
little chilly out here. The wind is what's killing us.
Yeah.
Like I said, when it's sunny out and there's no wind, I love. What are you trying to do? Point at
Look at the camera. Let's look at the camera because it's way low on my body.
way low on your camera.
Yeah, it's like in my fupa right now.
Anyway, you shut that thing off. Or go rip it, one or two, I don't even care.
Anyway.
Is it fun?
Yeah. Run it, rip it.
Yeah. As long as it stays cool, you know, it stays fine. This is everything I had. So it's half running, half not running. We tried getting it fixed. At some point, we'll get somebody figuring it out and we'll get it running right.
Please.
It's got to be an electrical issue. Probably like the stator or something's got to be going on. I don't know. But I know it's not running right.
Fact.
But I think that's gonna conclude our video. So, are we done, or are we gonna keep on going?
We're
with this
good.
video? I'm just gonna keep going with this so that Nick can stay out here in the cold. And
That's fine. I mean, there's no way I'm
his
not colder than you.
K-on.
You're definitely colder.
I'm all pumped up. I'm not cold at all.
Yeah, I got yeezer time. That's what he's trying to say, dude. Okay, they're comfy for my back. Makes me feel good.
Comfies. All right, guys. All right, R3 out. Bye.
Thanks, Andrew. Look at this. We're just figuring out something here.
Just figured that out.
Look at this. It should be the other way around.
It should be the other way around, right?